Here we go. We're back. We should be live in Best Chicago Wholesale Deals Facebook group. Um, Sorry, I had to restart to be able to share my screen. So today's hope you guys had a happy new year and Merry Christmas. Today we're going to go over what worked in 2025 and go over what didn't work and just go over, hopefully it helps you to focus on things that are working today versus wasting time, money on things that are not working, right? So we are it's January 5th, 2026. So today we're going, again, I do these trainings, as a way of course, marketing and getting my name out there, letting people know what I do, hopefully partnering on a deal with you in the future. So if you ever have a deal, under contract or you own, maybe you want to sell it, you can send it our way. We can see what we can do. If you have a potential Airbnb or creative deal that you're working on, you can send it our way. We can see what we can do. And that's why we do these free trainings. And and we got a ton of deals this way, right? So every Monday we're going to try to go live at 12. Every Monday at 12 p.m. in this Facebook group and just teach you everything that we're doing. To close deals, we close deals almost every single week. We have a deal closing, and throughout the whole year, I think we've closed at least a deal almost every week or every other week. So if you're looking for deals in Chicago area, you can join our buyers list here, bestchicagoWholesaleDeal.com/buyers. Our main market is still Chicago. We do deals in 5, 6 different markets, but our main market we still do is Chicago. If you need a buyer for your deal, you want to submit one of your deals for us to take a look at, you can send it to my email here. We can take a look at it, run the numbers and see what we can do. So you can send it here, Russell at bestchicagoWholesaleDeal.com. Okay. So Happy New Year. So we're gonna go over how did 2025 go. Um and what worked, what didn't work. We actually ended up closing close to 50 deals. So it was 49 closed transactions. So we're averaging anywhere from like four to about 4 deals a month close, 4 to 5. And each deal, the profit was close to 15 to 16,000 in profit. So we did a lot less than we're used to. We do have many years that we were able to close like 10 plus deals a month. But this year was a lot harder. Lower inventory, harder to find deals. You had to pay for more marketing, do more marketing to find deals because sellers didn't want to sell because of, interest rates are high and, they have a 2% loan or 3% loan where if they sold, they have to go into like a, 7% loan. So, and that's what I heard a lot this year was a lot of people, a lot of especially realtors struggle in 2025. I think I don't know the percentage, but it was pretty high that, realtors, most of them didn't close a deal in 2025, right? So again, we closed 49 deals in 2025. And we currently have 26 deals under contract and 13 ready to close with a buyer. We did close actually Friday, so that was like New Year's. We closed 2 deals. We have 2 deals closing this week, and we should have another 2 deals closing the next week after that. And then we got hopefully, every week we have 1 or 2 deals closing. The goal is to get back up to, of course, closing 10 deals a month rather than 4 to 5 deals a month. So how do we get our deals? What worked? This always works, like me marketing and helping people and just putting training out there, getting my name out there. So for me, this is branding, networking, getting people to know me, remember, and reminders, right? Like McDonald's is always in front of people all the time saying, hey, look at me. Remember, I sell cheap food, right? So that's what you want to do is constantly always be in front of people, emailing, social media, networking, everyone referrals. The main source of deals is from networking, from helping others, from just getting my name out there and constantly posting that we buy houses, constantly reminding everyone that I know that we buy houses. Um, so it's always being out there, letting everyone you know. So if you haven't done that, if your social media, if you're in this business and you're trying to get deals, you're trying to get more deals, everyone in your social media should know what you do all the time, right? Like you should be posting all the time about what you do. Everyone you know in your phone book should know what you do. If you have a cell phone, everyone in your contact list should know what you do. Like if you're in wholesaling real estate, you should be reaching out to everyone, saying, "Hey, we're looking for properties. If you have anyone, know anyone, send it our way." And do it all the time. A constant reminder, right? Like get everyone you know on your social media and constantly post. For what I do is for give free information to help people, and then hopefully one day, someone's gonna turn around and send me a deal. And we were using a lot of we did use a lot of AI and it did work. I'm gonna go over that as well. How AI helped with the whole social media marketing. So you can use AI now for posting. Like if you have want to make a post on all your social media platforms at the same time, you can connect all your platforms to AI and then just click a post and then it'll go to all your social medias at one time. We were doing that. We were using a pretty cool tool. I'm gonna probably go over that on doing like shorts and reels and stuff. We stopped that because it was just we actually had too many leads coming in and we had to focus on selling our deals, right? So we had too many deals. So I'm gonna go over that as well. So the first thing is networking, social media, referrals. Everyone you know should always know what you do. You should be always going to networking meetings. You should always be like, especially if you're new. When I started out, I went to every single networking meeting, exchanged cards, tried to build my list as big as possible. Um, we still do free leads for sale by owner for rent. I think we closed about 15 free leads for sale by owner for rent sections. Whether we turned around and did a rent to own or Airbnb, or we wholesaled it or turned it into a listing. We still did closed 15 deals from free leads. We closed, and the third source is so free leads again, Zillow, Facebook Marketplace, Craigslist for rent sections. These are landlords looking to rent their house. And then also for sale by owners, we're just constantly reaching out to these people saying, hey, we're looking to purchase properties. Are you interested in an offer? Right? It's very simple. And then distress lists. So the third source of most of our deals from the last in 2025 are distress leads, tax delinquents, pre-foreclosures, violations, probates, vacant properties, expired listings. So all of these distress leads, we're constantly marketing to these in our market. We're constantly calling them, texting them, emailing them. Depends on the list, but you can send direct mail to them. So you should have a source of distress leads where you can get a list, you can get phone numbers, emails of the owners of the properties, and you can call them, text them, email them every day, right? And a great source for me, mentoring others, helping others close deals. So we do that. We've closed a ton of deals with our students that we're partnering with, and we're just helping as many people as possible, right? And you don't need to be a partner to send us deals and close deals with us. Like we had one where we had quite a few where they just sent us a deal, sent us an email, and they close their first deal just by sending us deals, and we analyze it for them, help them come up with the offers. So, helping as many people as possible, right? Like eventually, once you've closed, 5, 10 deals or so, maybe you made 100 grand in real estate without using your own cash or credit. Of course, other people are going to want to learn how to do that. So you help as many people as possible make money, right? Like as a side job, people get started, right? Like they work a full-time job and then that's how I got started. I worked full-time job and part-time I was wholesaling real estate. I was doing like 4 hours a day, 5 days a week, and I ended up making over like 120 grand my first year doing that with consistency. Another channel we're doing is partnering with others, like paying for their marketing. So we're paying PPL companies. We'll pay them, you know, 1,000, couple $1,000 a month, and then we'll have a partner on the other side answering the calls, answering the texts, and making offers, right? So that's been working, and partnering with others, paying for their marketing is a great strategy. Let's say you have a lot of money to invest, but you don't have the time to be on the phones, make the calls, talk to the sellers, make offers. Maybe you can partner up with somebody, right? Like, hey, I'll invest $1,000 a month in marketing for you. The goal is to get 20 to 30 good leads. You can make an offer, and then you're the one that you have your partner answer the phones, make the offers, talk to the sellers, and then boom, you're splitting profits on deals, right? And you can negotiate whatever profit split that you want. But these are the strategies that have worked for us, right? So again, mentoring others, helping as many people as possible. You can do that. I would recommend that if let's say you've made over $100,000 in real estate already without, like, maybe you wholesale 10 plus properties, made 100 grand, start helping others, teaching others how to fish, right? And help as many people as possible. And you can split profits by mentoring others, right? And then again, partnering with others, paying for their marketing. Like we only do that, like people that we pay for their marketing is people that actually have closed deals with us already, and we know that they're a closer. We know that they can talk to a seller, they can negotiate, they can get a contract signed. So anyone that is with us, we close deals with them, we offer that, right? And then the X factor is using AI to contact more leads, make more offers. So we're using AI to do, like, we'll take a list of tax delinquents. Let's say there's 10,000 leads with phone numbers, right? We'll upload that list into an AI system, and it will text them for us, and it will answer the phone for us, and it will text back for us. And the AI's goal is to just set appointments to make offers, right? So it saves a ton and ton of time of weeding out bad leads that never want an offer in the first place, because the AI actually answers the phone. So so if we're texting a list of people and haven't paid their taxes, let's say we text the list and we say, hey, this is Russell is interested in maybe purchasing your property at 123 Main Street. Give me a call back, right? Then the seller calls back and the AI answers the phone, and the AI is basically an employee for us. So, and they're, they have a name and everything, and it sounds like a human. And the AI's goal is to confirm that they're the owner, confirm the address, confirm their phone number, their email, confirm the condition of the property, and of course, confirming that they want an offer, right? And then the AI sets an appointment for us and the seller to actually call them back, right? So it's like, hey, Mr. Seller, is okay if we call you back Tuesday at 7 with an offer on your property? I'll have my teammate Russell give you a call back. Does that work? Great. Boom. The AI sets it up. Boom, is set on your calendar, right? So X factor, I say, is using AI because we can call more leads, text more leads, make more offers, and it's just going to save you tons and tons of time, right? So what didn't work? So we tried using like pay per click, paying for Google, paying for and it was just too expensive. Like, it costed, like, I think $5,000 to get like one deal under contract. So it was just, in my opinion, too expensive. Other things that didn't, we actually tried out, like, this in 2025. We tried total, I think, eight different PPL companies. PPL means pay per lead companies. So we tried out eight different ones, and of course we kept them. We're now working with just two of them now. So six of them didn't work, right? And then two of them we liked and is working great. So we're gonna let you guys know in which ones have not worked, which ones work with PPL. So that's a great strategy as well, is like you find a good PPL company and then you pay for that marketing. And if you don't want to talk to these sellers and make offers yourself, partner with someone, right? Say, hey, if you have someone that's a closer, that's done deals, you can just call them up and say, hey, I got 1,000, 2,000 to invest. There's this PPL company, and there's tons of them out there. If you just, search pay per lead company, there's tons of them out there that you can pay for leads. So, why my phone's going? So, PPL companies, I think is something that we're going to be working a lot with for 2026. But again, X factor is getting AI. If you don't have AI for your follow-ups, at least, follow-up meaning, a seller was interested in an offer, you made the offer, and you're following up with them every single month via call, via text, via email. We're using that to get a ton of deals where, initially when you make an offer, you're not going to get the deal, but it's going to take 3 months, 6 months of follow-up. So we automate that with AI where we just tag the lead follow-up, and then once a month it's going to get a call. The lead is going to get a call with a voice message, a text, and an email, just following up to see if they, changed their mind, if they're still interested in selling their property. And you're going to get most of your deals that way through the follow-up, right? So this is what's worked in 2025, and I think what's going to work in 2026 as well. Get AI, like you go high level. We currently use a system called X Leads for the AI, for the automation. As far as PPL companies out there, there are a ton of them, and we're going to be going over that in the membership group, which ones are working tomorrow. Um, but if you've closed a ton of deals, maybe you made 100 grand in real estate already without using your own cash and credit, why not start helping others do the same thing, mentoring, right? Partnering. We get tons of deals that way where we just mentor others, partner with others, help them. Um, and make sure you're contacting all the distress leads in your market. Every single tax delinquent, pre-foreclosure, code violation, probate, vacant house, expired listing should get a call and an offer from you. And I would say make sure to always contact all the free leads for sale by owners, for rent. These could be a lot of good, like creative deals where you can do owner financing. If you're a realtor, you can get listings out of them. You can do rent to owns. You can turn deals into Airbnbs. And then the main source, I would say, of deals and leads is your networking, social media, getting referrals, letting everyone know what you do all the time, consistently, going to, networking with as many people as possible, going to as many networking meetings and as possible, and getting your name out there, who you are, right? Um, you want people to think, oh, I need to sell my house. It needs a lot of work. And you want them to think of you, right? Because you're constantly in front of them, marketing. You're constantly telling them what you do. So any questions? So Bella, I only starting off. Where should I start on how about BPO? Bella, you can just reach out to us. I don't understand your question. You can email us or send us a text, okay? So if you need one-on-one mentorship, this year we're changing it. I'm no longer going to be doing the whole subscription-based thing. But if you are interested in one-on-one mentorship, you need to book a call with us now. So this is book a call, see if you're a good fit. And I'm only going to be doing this year a lot less with this, like maybe one person a month. That's it. Where I'm going to do one-on-one mentorship. So if you're interested, book a call here, calendly.com/best Chicago wholesale deals. And I'm gonna be giving like all my content information away for free. And if you're interested in more of the one-on-one mentorship, where it's more, if you need the hand holding, the step by step, you need someone to help you from A to Z to get deals closed. That's what we do. We analyze the deal for you, come up with the offers, we even fill out the contract for you, we will sell the deal for you, or we buy the deal, what depending on what strategy we're using. So basically we do everything for you, step from A to Z to get deals closed, right? We have one of our partners, Andre, who's been our we've closed probably 30 plus deals with in the past couple years, and he's got about 130 grand in closing. One deal closed, it was like 34 grand on Friday last week. And we have a deal closing today, which is 20 grand, and a deal closing at the end of the week, another 20 grand. And that's with just one partner. So that could be you. I did an interview with him. You should check it out. It's in my it should be in this Facebook group still or in my on our YouTube channel. Okay. So first, money is great, everything is great, but the main thing is your soul, right? Are you saved, right? And that's my intent. Like, I believe that this world is coming to an end soon. Jesus is going to return, so my goal is to let as many people know as possible to come to him. And the Bible doesn't just teach us about God, but it teaches us how to live life, how to have a good business, how to have a good relationships, everything, right? And we could take a lot out of the scriptures, out of the Bible, and apply it into our life, into our business, into everything we do, right? So I love this it's not a parable, but what Jesus did in Matthew 21:12 when he was cleansing the temple. So he was this is like one of the times he was angry, one of the only times he was really angry and lashing out on people, right? So a lot of people uh, use this verse when they get mad, right? So Jesus entered the temple and drove out all those who were buying and selling in the temple and overturned the tables of the money changers and the seats of those who were selling doves. And he said to them, "It is written, my house shall be called a house of prayer, but you are making it a robber's den." And the blind. So here, these people were selling like in order to go to the temple, you had to bring a sacrifice, right? Like doves, and these people were selling these animals there, and they were selling it like 100 times more than what it should be. So they were stealing from people, basically, right? So, and Jesus was mad about this, right? And they were making tons and tons of money where in the temple where this place is supposed to be God's house, a house of prayer, right? So he said to them, "My house shall be called a house of prayer, but you're making a robber's den." And the blind and the lame came to him in the temple, and he healed them. But when the chief priests and scribes saw the marvelous things which he had done, and the children who were shouting in the temple, saying, "Hosanna to the Son of David," they became indignant and said to him, "Do you hear what these children are saying?" And Jesus said to them, "Yes, have you never read, out of the mouths of infants and nursing babies you have prepared praise for yourself?" And he let them and went out of the city to Bethany and spent the night there. Right. So that verse there, have you never read, out of the mouth of infants and nursing babies? He's referring to a verse in the Psalms. So I don't have the exact verse and chapter, but everything that Jesus did on earth, it was fulfilled, and a lot of it was told in the Old Testament. So every single prophet that prophesied Jesus when he was walking on earth and what he would do, all that was fulfilled, like all of his promises, right? And that's the beauty about the Bible, is that he makes thousands and thousands of promises to us. God makes thousands of promises to us. Like, I will always be with you. You don't have to be afraid because I am always with you. I'm always going to be by your side. Like, I'm always going to be with you, right? The Holy Spirit's going to be inside of you, right? And there's thousands and thousands of promises to us that he makes, and every single promise in the Bible is going to be kept by God, right? Like it says, he's prepared a place for you in heaven. He's if you put your faith in him and believe in him, there's a place for you in his house after you die. And there's all these promises in the Bible that are going to come true, because we know that thousands of Old Testament promises have already come true, and there's everything in the Bible that God says is going to come